Good morning and welcome back to OTR Reviews with me, Jamie Green. And today you join me in the beautiful Essex town of Finchley with this, the new 2020 Ford Puma Hybrid. And I'm going to tell you today why this car has given me food for thought. Ford classicists will tell you that the Ford Puma is a low-slung sports coupe, like it was in the 90s. However, Ford, like many manufacturers, have reinvigorated the brand with this small, compact SUV. This is what is popular and this is what is selling at the minute. And I'm going to tell you what technical specifications you can get this car in. The Puma out of today is the ST Line X model with a 125 hybrid engine. However, you can get three other specifications of this car. Starting model is the titanium at £21,640. Then you have the ST Line, the ST Line X, and finally the ST Line X Vignale, which comes in at £25,340. There will be an ST variant of this car coming in 2021 with a 1.5 litre turbo power unit producing 200 horsepower. All four trim levels on the Puma come with three power unit options: the 1 litre EcoBoost, the 1 litre 125 hybrid, and for £750 more, the 1 litre 155 hybrid if you ask for something just a little bit more sporty. The entry-level Puma, the titanium, comes with some pretty interesting standard features for a car that costs £21,000. Starting off with the automatic emergency braking, lane departure assist, lane keep assist, cruise control, the full LED automatic headlights, rain sensing wipers, and front cornering fog lights, meaning that even if you're out early in the morning and you can't see a thing, the car will track you round the corners so you can see what's coming. The new Ford Puma doesn't skimp out on practicality either, one of the biggest boots in its class, sitting at 401 litres with the seats up and 1,161 litres with the seats down. It also has two features in the boot which make practicality and ease. So come with me now and we're going to have a quick look. The first one is an adjustable bootload floor. So as you can see now, there's quite a big lip on the Puma. However, if I lift out this bootload floor, push it up, you can see the lip is pretty much eradicated, meaning taking heavy shopping out of the boot is no chore. The second thing in this boot that Ford have made exclusive to the Puma is something they call the Mega Box. So if we lift up the bootload floor, you can see here an 80 litre storage compartment underneath where the wheel well used to be, and it even comes complete with a removable plug. So if you need to wash out some dirty equipment, if you take this car golfing, you can simply wash it in the boot, remove the plug and let it drain. The Puma also features Ford's wireless technology, so if you've got a smartphone like me that has wireless charging capabilities, you simply slot it in the slot in the centre console and the phone will charge as you drive along, and you can head to your destination knowing that when you get there you're going to have full charge on your phone. Now when we look at the way the Ford Puma looks, I wasn't exactly sold on the style in this car when it first came out, but now I've had time to have a proper close-up look and drive the car, I'm actually falling in love with it a little bit. It's a lot different to the classic Puma, but it still takes styling hints from the classic. For example, these headlights, they're long, they're oval, and they go a long way up the bonnet, pretty much like the standard classic Puma. All the Puma trims come with absolutely gorgeous alloys, and on this ST Line X is no exception. These 18-inch matte black and grey alloys just suit the car so well. The Puma's canopy doesn't sit particularly tall, but it's a very long, very flowing canopy with a quite steep drop off at the back, which gives it again styling cues to the classic coupe of old. Around the back of the Puma you can see it has these long sweeping LED lights, and it is a very handsome car from the back. Each car is branded with the word Puma, which is very stylish. The EcoBoosts even show off their EcoBoost hybrid capabilities, and that is a trademark for the future. Sport styling don't stop there. Look at this diffuser set up with a single exit chrome exhaust. It's a little bit of a testimony to its classic sporty heritage. To look at the interior on the new Puma, you'll notice that it is very reminiscent of the other Fords on the market. It's got a lovely thick chunky steering wheel with a flat bottom on the ST Line variants, the 8-inch touchscreen in the middle which features Android Auto and Apple CarPlay and the satellite navigation system as standard. We'll then move around to the door cards. They're part plastic, part leather, with the beautiful red stitching on the ST Line models. As we move back, you can see the seats are also part leather, part cloth, also fitted with the wonderful red stitching. Will come into the centre console as well. That theme flows on the handbrake and the gear stick, and as you saw, also on the steering wheel. Behind on the dashboard you'll notice we have this lovely carbon fibre effect. Now it's not real carbon fibre mine because that's very expensive, but it's a nice touch on Ford to give this car a sporty quality. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you here as well Ford's new digital dashboard, which all Pumas now get as standard. There are 5 settings on this car, so I will show you them now. As we look at the digital dashboard in the middle of the car, we can switch the drive modes with this button in the centre console, just here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you what modes this car has. So right now we're sitting in normal mode. If I press the button once, we go into eco mode, which is good for around town, saving a bit of fuel, and it will utilise the hybrid system just a little bit more. We can then click again and drop the car into sport mode. Just sharpens up the throttle response and you get this lovely grey and black setup on the dash. Once again, we'll press the button and we'll go into slippery mode, which is used for very wet and very icy conditions. It basically allows the car to keep its grip levels. If we press it one more time, we will switch into trail mode where you'll see these lovely rocks. I like this screen because it's very well designed. It makes you look like you're in an off-roader and with the contours as if you are driving on a map. The new Puma is very comfortable and very smooth to drive, and you'd think with it being an SUV the steering would be quite heavy, but it's really not. It's absolutely feather light and very, very precise. As for the auto start stop sequence, you don't even know it's happened. I mean, I've been caught out a few times when I've tried to pull off because the car doesn't re-engage the engine when you dip the clutch. Rather, it does it when you engage first gear, and it is an absolute seamless change from engine off to engine on. In the Puma, you do get the impression that you're sitting a little bit higher than you would in your standard Fiesta, but it doesn't feel any different from driving a Fiesta. It's very tame, it's very, very easy to drive, even on long distances. As you drive the Puma and as you turn the wheel, you'll notice that the body doesn't roll as you would expect in an SUV. Rather, the suspension stays very, very planted and the car stays very stable, as you can probably see now because I'm not really leaning that much. As for the suspension on the road, the ride is very good. The wheels do most of the movement, so the body in the cabin doesn't feel it. Now, the MPG figures I quoted you earlier are what Ford claim the car can do, and I must say it doesn't come very far off. I've averaged, over the 200 miles I've had this car, 49.1 mpg, with highs of 53 when I was driving it around the M25 a couple of days ago. So I have to say I'm very impressed, considering it's a 1 litre engine in a car this size. Internal storage is good as well on the Puma. Each door has a large door pocket. The centre console has a nice big space in the middle, including a cubby hole at the back for rear passengers. Behind the rear seats, nets that you can fit anything in, a nice large glove box and 2 cup holders. As we've already run through, the new Puma is a very stylish, very good looking car, but I must tell you, it's available in a range of 9 colours. The colour we have today is the absolutely gorgeous metallic agate black. And if I haven't explained it quite well enough, I can tell you this car won What Car's Small SUV of the Year 2020 over all of its competitors, and it doesn't stop there. A small family buyer who's going to be buying the Ford Puma, they're going to want to know about safety for their family, and the Ford Puma is no exception to Ford's fantastic safety record, holding a 5-star Euro NCAP rating with 94% rating for adults and an 84% rating for children. Last but not least, a little fun fact for you. The Ford Puma is built off of the B2 chassis platform, just like the Ford Fiesta. It's simply bigger in all areas, including wheelbase. So there you have it, the new 2024 Puma Hybrid. What do I think of it? I think it's a very good looking car. It's very stylish all the way through the interior and the exterior. It's fun to drive, it doesn't feel like you're driving a compact SUV either. So that's all the time we got today. Till next time, I've been Jamie Green, we'll see you soon.